You left as quickly as you came, just like a moth into a flame. I could not resist that tempting smile, the most I'd felt in a while. The day I found you, my soul went soft. I messaged you with my fingers crossed. I never knew that would be the end of me, but where we began. No matter what you do, I just can't get over you. Why don't you take the chance? We don't know unless we try. I don't wanna let you go this time. The dreams I have of us seem so real. There's no denying how strong we feel. Why fight against what fate has said? The dream for us to chase and somehow get. No matter what you do, I just can't get over you. Why don't you take the chance? We don't know unless we try. I don't wanna let you go this time. I tried to remove you from my thoughts, thoughts that can't hide from what our souls want. One is what's easy, apart is what's hard. Hard how I felt for you, no way to stop. Stop pushing and pushing me further away. Away we may be, but our longing remains since we parted, but always the same. Same loving emotion that will never change. No matter what you do, I just can't get over you. No. Why don't you take the chance? We don't know unless we try. I don't wanna let you go. No, I don't wanna let you go this
Welcome to LI on the Rise. This is all about people who are chasing their dreams, chasing success, and people who are on the rise. I'm C. Matteo,
And it is your boy, Al Shep.
and today we are joined by an artist who has been nominated for Best Singer on Long Island. Please introduce yourself to the people.
Hello, I'm Emmy Pellegrino, and everything you said about me was true.
Woo!
Welcome. What is
Thanks for
going
coming
on?
Hi.
on.
Now, we were actually going to have you on tomorrow, but you're going into the studio.
I am.
Yeah, what you got going on? Tell us a little about that.
I'm doing a Christmas cover. I'm doing a music video for a Christmas song. So, got a bunch of people coming down for gang vocals and gonna record the whole thing. It's The Season's Upon Us by the Dropkick Murphys. So, it's a dysfunctional family Christmas song. It's a really funny, stupid song, and it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Nice. So, how did you know music was your thing?
Ooh. when I realized I wasn't good at anything else. No, I don't know. My mom was a singer. My dad was a drummer. So I guess it's kind of just like cliche in my blood, but just was always good at it. I could always hold a tune, and then I picked up the drums when I was 8, and then bass, and then guitar, and then piano, and I kept learning everything, no problem. And I got bored with that instrument, moved on to the next, but I was always a singer, so I guess just realizing I was always good at it, and that this is something that really makes me happy. It keeps me calm, and you can do it when you have any sort of emotion that day. If you're sad, angry, happy, whatever, you can sing about it, and that kind of thing.
Word. So, how did you find your amazing vocal range that you have? This angelic vocal range, if you will.
Thank you. Probably because I did a lot of Broadway singing when I was younger, because whenever I would go camping with my family, we would listen to the whole Les Miserables album. Les Miserables album.
It's okay, don't worry about it. No worries, it's all
I'm
good
fucking
there.
Canadian.
What you talking about?
Les Miserables album for like a 3-hour car ride to Pennsylvania. And we would all have our parts in it, and I would, and these are big songs with a bunch of different parts, but I would have to do like every part. So I'd be the man, then I'd be the girl, and then I'd be the guy. And it's just like the little kid. And it's just I had to figure out all these different parts. So I think that probably stretched me from a youngin'. And then I've always liked different kinds of music, and I've always really liked music with really insane singers, Christina Aguilera, Queen, things like that. So just always strived for that kind of greatness, and it just came out.
Word, it's working.
Thanks.
It's awesome.
Do you have any advice for singers that are listening right now?
Do your warm-ups. Do your technical work. Don't just go into a song blindly. I mean, feeling it is one thing, but if you're doing a song and you're like, man, I can't get that part. Oh, well, I'll get it eventually. Figure it out. Figure out what you're doing. Figure out what makes it easier for you, what'll sound best. Work on your tone, work on your vowels, all that good stuff, because there's a bunch of little cheats that you can do that'll just make it easier. And, just kind of figure it out, figure out how your voice works, basically.
I'm sitting here by myself, just waiting for your call. I don't know why this isn't new at all. Why does there always have to end so bad when it didn't even start? Why does this keep happening to me?
So I was perusing the interwebs, okay, and I was looking up your music on YouTube, and I came across this cover that you did, a Kesha song, and you hit this insane high note when I was like, I took my phone, I was like, what? So I have to ask, how hard is it to hit high notes like that?
Believe it or not, high notes are not hard. I mean, if you've stretched your voice enough, high notes aren't hard. Once you figure out that kind of niche. Middle notes are much harder. Middle notes, because there's different parts of your range. There's your chest voice, your mixed voice, your head voice, flageolet, whistle, all this kind of stuff. And if you've stretched enough up there, you're fine. But the hard thing is combining them together. Like I said, mixed voice, and that's somewhere in the middle. That's the hard one. So once you've stretched, high notes come out pretty simply. Yeah.
How long did it take you to perfect that?
The high notes?
Yeah.
I think I've just been doing them since I'm young and had like a high-pitched voice, and then I just kept doing them, so I don't think they ever really went away.
OG high note singer?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm going Canadian again.
Just right back into
I'm
the
Canadian today.
It's from Long Island, but you know what? Manitoba or something.
You know what? Canada has Dunkaroos, so I'll take them.
Canada, you're welcome. Now, I seen this other video of you on YouTube where you did like multiple vocal stylings, okay, and like stuff like jazz, opera, and stuff like that. And do you have any like favorite that you like to do the most? Because you did a pretty great job on all of them. But is there anyone that
I really
you
like doing
use everything?
I really like doing
Just
everything.
a mixed bag.
I will say, doing like Judas Priest kind of shit is like fun. Like
yeah.
that, kind of stuff. Like that's like it's like who does that anymore? I love it.
That is hardcore. Right on. So yeah, basically anything to train the vocals you're into.
Yeah. Anything that's too hard for me makes me want to cry. I like. Basically.
Don't cry. No.
Guys, we have reached a segment that I like to call Face Your Facebook.
Oh no.
Ruh-roh.
Shit.
And this is how it's going to go down. So I got a couple of statuses and posts that you've made this year on your Facebook, and I'm going to read them off one by one.
Oh, no.
And I would just like you to go a little bit more in depth on what you're trying to say.
Thank goodness my mother monitors everything that I post, and I never wrote anything that stupid. Thanks, Mom.
Let me tell you, I got some good ones.
Oh, no.
Oh man, I don't even know what
How old we going?
This year, all from this
Okay.
year. Here's your first status. You write, guys, I wrote another song. There's a rap in it. I'm on a roll. Are we spitting bars?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. I had rap in that video. In the multiple genres video. It's something that I'm actually good at, so.
But like you're taking it and throwing it on like.
Uh-huh. It's like an acoustic song. That's the funny thing.
What made you say, hey, let me try to go into rap? Like, how'd that come to be?
Because sometimes I have too much to say, and I have to say it really quickly. I don't know. That's honestly probably the answer. Like, I needed to say everything really fast, and it was too much for one song. And I was like, if I rap this, I can get it all out.
Word.
Awesome.
Basically.
That's awesome.
So since we're talking about rap, can you tell us some of your influences on rap or who you listen to?
The only rappers I really listen to are Eminem, Tech Nine, and Twisted. Really the only ones that I listen to. And I like them all because they all talk about, like, actual important stuff.
A lot of context.
Yeah, it's not like bitches and money and drugs and shit. So it's actually good stuff. And same with the rap that I have in my song. The song's called Really Dude. You'll hear it one day. It means something. It's a very passionate section of the song. So
That's sweet. Can't wait.
me too.
Okay, your next status says this. Any guy friends of mine want to dress up like a girl for my Christmas music video.
This is the Christmas music video that I am recording tomorrow. So there is a line in the song. It says, "My brother just brought home another big broad." So I want like a really like metrosexual, pretty looking guy to like bring home this guy who has like a beard and like a dress, and, like a muumuu, and then like some like fake eyelashes, and like walk in the door, and he's like, "Hi, this is my girlfriend," and it's just like, "What's up?" Like that kind of thing. Like that's what I want it to be like.
That's awesome.
So you're going for a really entertaining
This is
music
gonna be
video.
great. I got 10 gallons of fake snow. I'm ready.
Damn.
I Amazoned it up. Like, I'm ready.
How much does that cost?
It was like $30.
For 10 gallons of fake
Yeah,
snow?
yeah. It's like a powder, and then you mix water with it, and it just expands, and then if you freeze it, it makes snowballs. My nephew's going to be throwing snowballs at people. It's going to
Wow.
be great.
It's pretty cheap for just fake snow.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Hey,
Amazon's a great place.
you never know.
This isn't a status, but it's a post you shared. It says, "What's a girl got to do to get some flowers? Die?" Do you feel like this generation has lost touch with like love and romance?
Yes. The fact that, okay, I really like Burger King. I went to a Burger King with a friend once, and I got up to the door first, and I stopped. I'm the girl. I don't want to open the door. And the guy goes, "What, are they closed?" And I was like, "No, I'm not opening the door." So yes, I feel like we're losing touch on that, and I feel like we should bring it back.
What are they closed?
Do you feel like Tinder ruined everything?
God, Tinder's fucking stupid. I know plenty of people that promote their bands through Tinder.
Really? That's pretty good.
Like, hey, you're pretty. Come see my band play.
Have you used Tinder before?
I did once, and I got off of it in like 10 minutes because I was like, why am I on here? I went on, and somebody asked me the obvious question, what people on Tinder are asked for, and I just deleted it immediately.
Yeah, oh, man,
I was
this
like,
is-
nope.
These websites and stuff, apps and things like.
But where do you go now with these? You can't go to a
Yeah,
bar
I know.
either.
You're right.
Moving on.
Sorry, we got
Segue.
into chivalry, feminism, and Tinder all in one question.
And we're barely into the interview.
So sorry.
All right, this one's great.
Oh,
You
no.
you shared a post that said, "Name a non-sexual thing that turns you on." Do you remember your answer for that?
I don't know.
You don't remember?
I don't know.
You wrote McFlurries.
Oh my!
McFlurries. You said I was gonna cry. I'm crying now. Oh no! I love McFlurries so much.
I'm sorry, man. Our ice cream machine's broke.
Oh, I will go to another McDonald's. I will go to another McDonald's and until they give it to me.
One of your statuses said, "One More Light came on by Linkin Park on shuffle, and now I'm bawling at my desk." God damn it, Chester.
Of course, I'm gonna cry now.
I think we're all just gonna have a unanimous hold hands cry session.
Moment of
right?
silence.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on Chester and everything?
I was mad. Straight up. Like, I wasn't like, oh, he had such a hard life. I was pissed off. Like, I'll be honest. Because it's like, I mean, I was mad at all of us too. Because it's and his bandmates, his family. It's like every cry for help was in the songs. Obviously, everybody ignored it forever. But I don't know what he did in his personal life. I don't know if he ever went to therapy, if he ever talked to his family and nobody listened, or if he was somebody that held it all in. Oh God, I'm getting shaky because I am gonna cry. But I don't know. I do know people that have passed for that reason, and it's just like I get mad about it because it's just like, no, I don't know if you did enough for yourself. I don't know if people did enough for you. So I get angry with that kind of stuff, and oh my God, the songs make me cry now because it's like I'm listening to you say it.
Oh man, Chester, God damn it. I mean,
God damn it, Chester.
That's the way to put it.
Yeah,
Like
absolutely.
My cousin Steve and I we did a video. It was for Heavy. You know, why is everything so heavy? And we did it right after it happened. He put it together and we did a video, and he put the suicide prevention number at the end, and it was a big deal for him. So that's up there too. Steve Ciampa, everybody.
shout out,
Shout
Steve.
Big
Shout out Steve.
You have survived.
I did.
made
There's
it.
your Facebook. So
Those are sweet
Good
posts.
for
He
you.
wouldn't let me see them because he said they were great, and they were really great. I know you're touching on this before, but who are some of your biggest influences when it comes to your music?
Freddie Mercury is the biggest one, and I just saw Bohemian Rhapsody, cried the entire movie, cried for 3 hours after the movie. I was a mess. So Freddie Mercury is huge because of everything that he went through. He knew he was a performer, and he's like, I don't care what I gotta go through. I'm a performer, and that's what I'm gonna do. So I appreciate that. Elvis Presley is one of my favorite singers. I have The Wonder of You tattooed on my chest. That's an Elvis song. He's one of my favorites. Celine Dion, Christina Aguilera, any of those big singers. I really love all those. And it's not a particular artist, but Broadway in general. Broadway is amazing, and it really helps you get feeling into music. That kind of thing.
Broadway plays are sweet. I only seen one, and it was the one with Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons.
Jersey Boys.
Yeah, Jersey Boys. I
Great
forgot
play.
Yeah, that was sweet, and it made me want to like go see another one. Like I was hooked because I was like,
expensive.
Play. Yeah. It was my birthday present. I was like, I
great
gotta see
show.
Jersey Boys. And he was like, my dad was like, really? I'm like, yeah, let's go see Jersey Boys. And I'm like, I gotta see another Broadway play now. Like
Yeah.
it's so good. Like any recommendations? I know this is an interview.
Oh
but-
my gosh. No,
but
yeah. Oh
I'm
my God.
interested.
American Idiot, the Green Day play, was phenomenal. American Idiot was amazing. I love Green Day. Green Day is one of my favorite bands of all time. And man, that play was great. And Les Mis, of course. Les Miserables. I'm a sucker. But that kind of stuff.
You ever seen
I'm
the Book of
assuming.
Mormon?
No.
Where it's the guys from South Park created the Broadway play, and it's supposedly like hysterical.
Oh my gosh. No, I've never seen
I'm
it.
trying to go see that.
I
one.
want to go see it.
Yeah, Book
I'm
of
gonna come.
Mormon.
maybe we'll all get tickets, guys.
let's
I mean,
go.
what do you say?
Everybody that's
I
watching.
really want to see SpongeBob on Broadway.
What?
'Cause Panic at the Disco wrote some of the songs. Like big artists wrote some of the songs. And
SpongeBob's on
apparently
Broadway.
That's a thing?
SpongeBob is on Broadway, and it's supposedly an amazing play. It got like 5 stars. So
Shout out SpongeBob on Broadway. That's
Oh, it's
crazy.
SpongeBob, there you
Like,
go.
That's crazy.
yeah,
That's
they
when you know you made it.
they
made a
did
Broadway
like
play.
a skit at the Thanksgiving parade last year. Like when it was like due to the Broadway stuff in the middle, they did SpongeBob one.
What?
SpongeBob has came a long way.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yay!
It's a giraffe.
It's a giraffe.
All right, I gotta get into this nomination.
Okay.
So congrats on the nomination,
Thank
for
you.
real. Nominated for Best Singer on Long Island. Long Island's a big island.
I know.
There's a lot of talent out there.
There's a lot of
a-
people here.
There's a lot of singers out there.
I know.
Now, I was looking at the list of people. It was a total of 14 people.
Mm-hmm.
Now, who is deciding?
Everybody votes every day. Everybody on the island votes every day.
But who's the, I guess, company or
The
whatever
collector.
that
The town of Bethpage puts it together. Something I think. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's the town of Bethpage. They put it together.
And was there something that was there like a requirements that they were looking at, or
You can go to the website Best of Long Island and you can nominate somebody. So you click a category and you type in their name and you put it through. And if you get nominated enough times, you're in.
Oh, that's sweet.
So out of the thousands of people that probably got nominated, 14 people got picked. So that's how that works.
So how does that make you feel being a part of?
It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
That is pretty freaking sweet.
It's pretty cool. That means, like, I play at bars, I play at open mics. That just means my name's stuck with enough people, basically. So I gave my card out to the right amount of people, you know.
So you got a little fan base going on. People are voting for you.
I'm trying.
No matter what you do, I just can't get over you. Why don't you take the chance? We don't know unless we try. I don't wanna let you go this time.
Now, here's a fun one, and I kind of know your answers. I kind of know your answer already. I think I know where it's going to go. But what vocalist from the dead would you bring back to perform a show with? And if you say Freddie Mercury, who would be the other person?
Elvis. Freddie or Elvis.
Freddie or Elvis?
One or the other.
Right. Any like specific reason, like their performance, or like other than
Freddie,
just, like,
I would love to
them?
have a vocal battle with.
Oh, like a rap battle, but vocal battle.
Like, how much do you know about Queen?
I know a decent amount.
Do you ever see where he used to be like, Dale, like in front
Yeah,
of like
yeah,
everybody, like, and he let everybody echo back?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
would love to just like echo back and forth with him, and then just like try to keep up with each other, and me try to keep up with him. What am I saying?
Yeah.
You know? Whew, sorry. Oh, yeah, no, that would be. I could die right there. I could go back with him.
Yeah. Just take
And
it
then
easy.
like Elvis he's just every time I listen to him I want to cry. He's very important to me. I used to listen to him with my grandma who passed away. So he was very, very important to me back then, and he still is. Every song I listen to I want to cry. I just love his voice, and he was such a performer too, just like Freddie. He was always big with everything, and I like people who are really dramatic.
Absolutely. So.
So when it comes to this music journey that you're on, what are your plans for the future?
Work tirelessly as hard as I can. I do a lot during the day, during the week. I have 2 jobs, and one of them being the voice teaching, and then I still have to do my music on the side because I have to. I can't not do it. So just try to do the best I can and just hope that it works one day. I don't know. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing and try to push more and more.
Thank you so much for coming out and spending
Thank
time with
you.
us, honestly.
Thank
Pleasure.
you. Really.
We
Appreciate it.
big time.
And before we wrap things up, where can people follow you on your journey?
I'm on Facebook, facebook.com/Emmy Pellegrino Music. Pellegrino like the water. Instagram, Emmy_Pellegrino3. YouTube.com/Emmy Pellegrino Music. All that stuff. Every page you go to, there will be the links to the rest of the stuff on the page. So find one, you'll find the rest of them.
Check her out. She's amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching this episode of LI on the Rise.
Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, and if you enjoyed this video, smash the like button.
And comment who you would like to see next.